Hey everyone! So, seeing the positive responses I received from my first video posting in over 18 months, I thought, you know what, I'm going to post again, And so had already started putting together my goals for the rest of the 6 months left of the year. I should say seven, but December's kind of a write off, isn't it? Anyway, you know what I mean? And so I wanted to do my goals that I want to track for the month of June. And I thought, why not post it as part of my accountabilities? Because it starts here, right? It's the small changes that we do that make a big impact. So here we go. So sorry, I had already started this. So a lot of this is already pre-filled, but right now I'm fine-tuning what are my 6 month goals. And it's been broken up as personal, wellness, financial, career, and other, which is kind of like a catch-all. And some of the personal goals that I've come up with is to make plans that I can do as much as I can during the week so I can rest up every weekend. I don't want to be doing loads and loads of laundry on the weekend and then miss out time that I could be spending with my son. So that's my thought process at the moment. I want to have meaningful connections with my friends. I want to read more. I want to restart my YouTube journey. Wellness goals is that I want to be the lightest and healthiest I've ever been, and to enjoy my workouts. So nothing too intense there, because I believe these can be broken down further in my monthly goals. Some of the financial goals is that I want to have a fully funded emergency fund. What my target for an emergency fund is $100,000. I know that is super high, but that is because we do have some pretty hefty mortgages that we need to cover, and I just want to make sure I'm covered. And I'm going back into my personal goals, and I want to try and incorporate Bible lessons as much as I can in my everyday task, because I believe that is truly how I will get ahead in life, is that if I learn to surrender everything that I do to the Lord. And if I can make that part of my practices, then I'm so much better for it. Career goals, I want to complete 2 courses related to my work, and I'm not sure what they are, but I'm going to be thinking about them. I want to create a meaningful mentorship in my work. For other, I want to do some major decluttering. So that will be part of my others. For my goals now for the month of June, again, personal wellness, financial, career, and others. So using my inspiration from my yearly, I've broken down what I would like to do for the month of June. So I want to create a vision board. For June, I want to read 1 book on Kindle and 1 book on Audible, and my YouTube journey. I want to do the kettlebell swing challenge. I want to do 3 days of no carbs, no sugar. Just once. Do a glow up, so that get my hair done, get my eyebrows done in laser, because when you feel better, you do better. And gym workouts. I want to start a savings challenge for financial. Look at restarting some of my sinking funds. I have to think of what it is, and to pay off my credit card. That's a major one. Career, I want to check in with my mentor. I think that would be very important. I do need to do my annual performance review, because you know what, I'm going to make sure that I always do better than what I expect myself to do better. And I do want to do an Excel course. I think that will be really good. Maybe just an intermediate one. So if you guys got any suggestions, please put them in the comments. I do want to do some decluttering. So I'm going to be decluttering my office room here. I want to finish planning for my new home. Well, hubby and I are going to be building later this year. That's why the large emergency fund. We really want to make sure that we get our family home set up. It's going to be our forever home. At least that's what I say now. I do want to do some canvas painting with my son, so we can take it to the new home. At least that's the plan at this stage. with the planning for my new home, I want to get some Pinterest boards because we've done the structural plan, but we just have to now start doing all the nitty gritty stuff, which is like taps and doors and selection of carpets and tiles, those sort of things. So I was thinking maybe if I can create some inspiration boards on Pinterest, so then I can take that with me for my pre-start meeting. Maybe that will be very helpful. And they can give me some ideas and suggestions as to what will be good and what is within the budget, because that's very important. Can't go over budget. All right. And then we move over to our weekly goals. So using what I've set up for the month, what I'm going to be doing for this week is that I don't want to do any personal shopping or spending, but that's unrealistic at this stage. So I was thinking of creating a wish list. I don't know if any one of you, I've seen a few people doing this on TikTok, is where they put, because of doomsday scrolling and scrolling constantly on your phone, I find myself shopping a lot because I see something, I'm like, oh, I like that, and I shop it. And then spending way too much money. So what I was thinking, what if I create a wish list of things that I see and I like, and I put in that wish list, and then A, gives me time to decide whether I actually want it, and B, does it fit into what I'm trying to do, because I am trying to build a wardrobe that I am very happy about. I have lost quite a bit of weight and I feel great about it. So I'm conscious of what I wear as well, because I am 41 years old. I want to dress my age, but smart, cute, something that makes me feel good. That's the main thing. I want to start a savings challenge because I think that's a great way to get back into cash stuffing, because savings challenges do give you a dopamine hit. I don't know what people might say, but when you finish a challenge, it just feels great, doesn't it? I'm going to be starting the kettlebell swing challenge, which is 100 kettlebell swings for 30 days. So wish me luck. But I do need to buy a kettlebell this week to do that challenge. I've looked on Kmart and I think I'm going to get the 6 kg kettlebell, which is $19. I think it's worth it. Then I want to review all my spending and expenses for that week. I just keep jotting it down. I want to set up my budget for the month. That's what I'm going to do this week. Meal plan. I'm being really good at making sure that hubby and I stick to some sort of plan so we don't eat out too much, and go to the gym at least 3 times this week. Now, seeing what I've got for my weekly, I'm going to be doing my daily habits is get my water in, get my reading in, do at least 20 minutes of cleaning or tidying up or laundry, whatever, so that my weekends are free, my vitamins every day, tracking my eating, and posting every day on Instagram. What I'm posting on Instagram every day is my 30 days of financial Bible verses. Now, speaking of Bible verses, I'm going to close this video with a Bible verse that I found, which is perfect. This is from Luke 14:28. But don't begin until you count the cost, for who would begin construction of a building without first calculating the cost to see if there is enough money to finish it? And there you have it.